Hey, fellow film fans, England Teen here, counting down the top 10 worst animated movies of 2022. Now, I can only give you my list, so we may have differing opinions, but you know what? You should put your list in the comments below. It's easy as that. Do you know what's even easier? Clicking like and sharing. I made this list by ranking all of the animated movies I've seen and then cutting the list in half, and sometimes good movies or movies you enjoyed get into the worst list. I gotta say, the first 4 of these I kind of enjoyed in some way, shape, or form, but the last 6 I actively dislike. And you know what? With all that said, let's kick back, relax, and get this party started. At number 10, Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank. I wanted to see this for some reason. I saw I'm like, okay, it looks like Kung Fu Panda, and it does. You've got your mentor, you've got the dog there trying to learn how to be a ninja. But as I started watching it, I'm like, wait a second, this isn't Kung Fu Panda. I'm like, what the? I know this story. Oh my God, it's frickin' Blazing Saddles, dude. I'm not kidding you. They animated Blazing Saddles. Turned it into a dog-cat thing. I'm serious. Listen to some of the hate coming out of these people when they say dog. Oh, they're not saying dog. They're saying the N-word. It's what do they call it? It's code or something like that? I don't know. It's not very well coded. This is very much a movie about prejudice, and it very much is Blazing Saddles. They've even got a Mongo here, guys. Look at the Mel Brooks voices the governor. Anyway, there you go. It's not horrible. Like I said, the first few of these I actually enjoyed. Unfortunately, it landed on this spot in the split. But there you go. Search it out. I think it is on Paramount Plus right now. Number 9, Luck. Now, this is streaming on Apple TV Plus, and it's a story of a young lady who is probably the unluckiest person in the world, trying to get a lucky penny to a friend in an orphanage so she could get adopted. Simple as that. She finds her way into the place where luck is created and then distributed among human beings. And she learns a lot about how that works. And it's a cute story. It's not the greatest in the world. If you watch it with the family or whatever, you're probably going to enjoy it for a while, but forget about it just as quickly as it's over with. Once again, it's entertaining, but it's not thrilling to the point where it's going to blow your ears out, really. I meant to say mind there, and since I'm not a really good editor, I'm just going to leave it in. All right, let's move on. Number 8, streaming on Disney Plus. Turning Red, otherwise known to me as Are You There, God? It's Me, Big Cat Monster. Well, in all honesty, she's turning red. It's a little girl who, when she turns 12 or 13, she finds out that certain times she can turn into a big red monster that affects her emotions. Gee, what is this about, period piece? Wow. And seriously, it's the Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret version for the 2022 set. It wasn't horrible. There was some cute moments to it. I think it ran on about 10 minutes long, but it was enjoyable. Obviously, I think girls are going to get a lot more out of it, and if you do have a preteen girl, it's a great movie to show, to talk about what is going on with their bodies and what might be going on with their bodies at a certain point in the future. I see nothing wrong with this film. It was, once again, a little bit long, and some jokes fell, some jokes landed, and some were just absolute cringe. Number 7, now streaming on HBO Max. Teen Titans and the Superhero Girls Mayhem in the Multiverse. Alrighty, I went to Teen Titans at the movie, and I realized that, okay, there's something to this show, so I started watching it. It's entertaining, it's funny. And so when I heard this was going on, because I actually enjoy the Superhero Girls, why not? Let's check this out. And they make a joke about the fact that the Teen Titans are hardly in it. It's not a joke. It really is something that's going on. And the movie, rather than being any kind of hilarity, is just okay. This is a good one to bridge the ones that I liked versus the ones that I disliked, because this is something that had its moments, but ultimately I don't think I'll ever revisit again. It's not worth it. Like, it's entertaining for once, but why would you put yourself through it twice? That's something I can never answer. Number 6, streaming on Disney Plus. Lightyear. Okay, so this is the movie that made the little boy in Toy Story, Andy, want to get a Buzz Lightyear doll. Except, no, I'm sorry. This isn't the movie. This isn't a 90s movie, guys. It's very much a 2022 movie. And that was one of its main flaws. The other one was the fact that it was sold to us like a lesbian porn film. I swear to gosh, I didn't hear anything about the story, but I did hear about this lesbian kiss that I never saw. I must have turned my head. So you shouldn't have made it the main focus. What you do get is a pretty bland adventure film here. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's just, oh my gosh. And in the end, I did feel the time. I felt its runtime, and I shouldn't have. I was looking forward to this movie. I wanted to see what they could do with it. I thought, okay, this could be just like the animated series from the 2000s. Unfortunately, it just disappointed. Number 5, now streaming on Disney Plus. Just based on this poster, I was so jazzed for this movie, man. Seriously, I wanted to see it. But then the preview comes out, and the more and more I see of the preview, the less and less I want to watch it. The first poster there promises you a great world, a great adventure story, and I'm jazzed. I'm up for it. Let's do it, man. Let's do this. Let's go. And then what unfolds is just every other movie. Oh my gosh, I got to reconnect. It's more, they almost tend to ignore all the amazing things that are going around them. All the while, they're right there with them. It's kind of weird the way this movie is set up, the way this movie was sold. It should have been so much better. Ultimately, it did something I think no movie ever should. Forget about the marketing, forget about the woke agenda or anything like that. This movie was boring, and you just can't do that. If this was good, nobody would have cared about the quote-unquote agenda. Number 4, streaming on Prime Video. Talk about a movie I was rooting for. I love Hotel Transylvania. I love Hotel Transylvania 2. I love Hotel Transylvania 3. They're good movies. And then so, all right, we got a 4th one. Let's watch this. Adam Sandler's not in it. Wait, what? And that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is this one manages to be boring just as much as a little bit worse than Strange Worlds. At least Strange Worlds had better animation. I wish I could say good things about Transylvania 4, but I just can't, to tell you the truth. I didn't even remember this movie came out this year until I was looking up all the animated movies that came out this year and went, oh yeah, that's right. I did not like that piece of crap. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Number 3, and now streaming on HBO Max. By the time I got around to watching Green Lantern Beware My Power, I heard all the detractors, man. People hated this movie. And I'm starting to watch it, I'm thinking, wait, what's so bad about this? Okay, sure, it takes place in an alternate reality, and I think, oh my, what did they do to Hal Jordan? Seriously. And look, it's not even the fact that they did this to Hal Jordan. It's that the rookie took out a guy with 10 rings. I'm sorry, gang. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Even if it's Jon Stewart, he's still a rookie at this point. There's some things to be liked about this movie, and I wish they kept up with it, because the ending, actually, let's say the middle to the end, just absolutely destroyed any goodwill that the opening started. I wanted to love this film as I do all DC movies, all superhero movies, but unfortunately, Green Lantern Beware My Power didn't just stumble, it fell. Number 2, and also streaming on HBO Max, we have what is in my mind the worst superhero movie of 2022, Catwoman Hunted. They try to go with this anime style, which, okay, fine, I get it, it's the thing. But come on, give Catwoman some character. Give her something to do, even. She just goes through villain after villain with no trouble. Cheetah is a Wonder Woman villain, and Catwoman's beating the shit out of her like it's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm just gonna go, kick the shit out of this demigod. I'm sorry. I wanted to like, as I want to like all superhero movies, as I want to like every movie I turn on. Unfortunately, the animation didn't live up to hype. The dialogue was horrible. There's a couple of decent fight scenes in here, but overall, god dang, this is just, as some people say, it's a dumpster fire. It's horrible. It's not safe for work. And my number one worst animated movie of 2022 is in fact streaming on Disney Plus. And you know what it is? It's Pinocchio. It's Disney's version of Pinocchio. Yeah, it's part live, part animated. I don't care. I've got some good ones that are like that as well. There's nothing. They actually missed the core of the film. The core message of the movie was thrown out on this. The people who did this, I don't know, first of all, why? I know if you put it in theaters, it makes money, but did this go to theaters? It was such a trash fire. Good Lord. You want to see something scary? Look at this. Look at this. This right here is a very talented woman. She can sing. And they make her look like a monster by lighting her in that ugly-ass blue light. It just doesn't work, kids. She should have been treated with more respect, the Blue Fairy, and the actress. Tom Hanks, unfortunately, does his best with what he has, but he has nothing. There's just nothing to the story. It's poorly, everything but animated. I gotta say, it's a pretty movie, but unfortunately, that doesn't carry it through, and it ends up being not only a slog, but a pain to watch as the legacy of one of Walt Disney's greatest movies is destroyed. Or at least they try to. I mean, you have a choice. Show your kids the original. It's a beautiful film, and it still holds up. But, guys, that's just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. I really am interested. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What was on this list? What should have been on this list? What shouldn't be on this list? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to click like, share, subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you haven't done it already. And if you don't mind dropping $1 in the tip jar, there's a Ko-Fi link in the description below. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all the fellow film fans out there, thank you very, very much for watching.